The AES will change the history of Africa, will change the history of the world. You're here. You are the privileged witnesses of all the harm these people do to our populations. You have experienced, since the last July 26th until today, the sufferings that have been inflicted on the Nigerian people, in particular, on all the peoples of the AES through inhumane sanctions. But it has brought us even closer together, and it has allowed us to understand why we must. And the most important thing, I want to congratulate you, those of you who are not in the country, who are far away. And today, because of social networks, which have a positive aspect but also a negative one, I can imagine how much you must suffer having to imagine. What could the reality be? What a lie! Because you hear all sorts of news. You suffer more than those who are in the country. But I think God does this. This evening, we have a few minutes. We will have, in any case, exchanged openly on many topics, and also, especially, any grievances you may have. Because these are the same realities we now share with our brothers in Niger. So be grateful once again. Because being distinct from the motherland, you have always contributed, and through you, all those in the diaspora, to the core of patriotic support, to continue giving a boost to the fighting forces who are battling, a helping hand to the fighting forces who battle day and night on the ground. The entire nation thanks you for these actions you perform day and night. When I listened, I understood that you have grasped the entire maneuver. There were no grievances. There were no concerns raised. This is the very expression that you have understood the essence of the struggle. Thank you again. Thank you to those who convey this message. Thank you for being by our side, because that is the fuel we need. The courage we need to move forward is what you are giving us here. You understand the situation, and there is no reason to get discouraged, tired, or to hang our heads. We will move forward. I will therefore make it my duty to give you news from the country. As you have followed for several years, we are attacked from all sides. Burkina Faso, particularly from east to west, from north to south. Everywhere, there were attacks. And we were only retreating. Today we have been able to resettle a good number of villages, reopen many schools. In many areas, activities have resumed, and there is no area where our forces cannot set foot when they want to go there. But despite that, you hear narratives from those we call the imperialists or the local lackeys who are with us. And they do not care whether an area has been reclaimed or not. But it is when an area is lost that they get on their high horses. They take the loudspeakers, they shout, and often they make up all sorts of stories. We are victims of physical which manifests on the ground through cowardly assassinations of our people and barbaric and cowardly attacks. In addition to that, on a strategic level, there is disinformation manipulation. You have experienced recently what happened in Burkina Faso. I know you were disturbed. Many people did not have information, because at times like that, when everyone makes up whatever they want, perhaps media outlets you believe to be serious start relaying certain information. It proved to you that they are not serious media. They spend time manipulating Africans. But today, thank God, you have been able to discover that everything is false. It's manipulation. They take the information, manipulate it, and serve you what they want. You have understood everything, and I think we no longer need to raise awareness about this. Unfortunately, these people will always find house Negroes who will do everything to do what they want. And that's what we are also experiencing. I know you are following it. Unfortunately, some Burkinabés have withdrawn, again from the neighboring path, and are pulling the strings with the imperialists to try once more to destabilize our country. But it's a lost cause. We have taken a path. We are moving forward. We will never look back. The pressure is rising everywhere in the AES in terms of attacks. You can follow. The forces are keeping a close watch and we continue to fight. But we can assure you of one thing. Fighting is one thing, but the other was that we were in a situation that didn't even allow us to be free in our maneuvers. Thank God today, no one can stop us from getting equipped wherever we want. No one comes to plan maneuvers with us. The general staffs think as they wish and conduct their operations. We buy our aerial means wherever we want and use them as we wish. No one can restrict us from flying over a part of the territory when no one will come into our operations to forbid us from accessing an area. All of this happened before. Inquire with the FDS who maneuvered with these imperialist forces that were here. That's why we say that now is independence, and the is just beginning. Some individuals take great pleasure for a long time now in going around to explain to some widows or to women, even of soldiers still active, to make them understand that there is a way to negotiate with the and that we refuse to negotiate with the terrorists. Firstly, we do not negotiate. We are going to let that be clear to everyone. We see some who take great pleasure in often appearing on TV shows. We don't know where they learned their strategy. The strategies of the security experts of I don't know what. And say, no, we must engage in dialogue. That's the term they finally found. Instead of negotiating, engaging in dialogue. Engage in dialogue with whom? If they know them, let them send them to us. As far as I know, we opened the door by creating the call center. It's the one who wants to lay down arms. Let them call and lay down their arms. We will see what to do for him. Burkina Faso must be a forbidden destination for those mercenaries. And we will be based to liberate our lands and be able to thrive. They have spent the time making us understand that we are poor. Every year you see the report. Either Niger is second to last, Burkina is fourth. That's what's happening. And they enjoy ranking countries from the richest to the poorest. And it's us, the poorest countries, the Sahelian countries. We are fighting at the bottom, okay? We have taken responsibility. We tell you to leave our place. We will organize and develop ourselves. Even then, you say you won't leave. I can't understand. If we are poor, we have nothing. But leave us, let us work. Why don't you leave? It's not clear then. There must be something down there. There's a catch. Since 1968, let's take the case of Niger. They exploit uranium. But Niger has no electricity. But Paris, city of light. That's normal, isn't it? But leave us, we will develop, we will manage with our uranium too. We will know what to do. For years in our country, in Burkina, they have been exploiting gold everywhere. You don't even have a good road to access the gold site. Why? Okay, now, we know how to exploit gold. I don't know why. We even grant permits to multinationals coming from this country. Now, we are going to exploit our gold ourselves. We have already started. We will begin. We will do it. We are still in the process of reorganizing and equipping the army. We have not yet reached the level we want, but we control the situation. We stay the course, but we will ramp up because the equipment will come. The numbers will increase. We will. That is certain. We may suffer, but we need patience. That's all. Because the situation has deteriorated so much over several years. We must go with strength so that it cannot come back afterwards. When we resolve it, it's once and for all. We are gathering everything necessary to be able to open the different routes that connect the AIS states. And they are fighting so that these routes cannot be opened. Because the AIS is a nightmare for them, it must not happen. We must not integrate, but we will defeat them. In any case, you have waited a long time. I cannot address all the issues, but know one thing on not all fronts. There are battles to be fought. You are the guarantors of what will be written tomorrow. It is our youth must do everything so that never we go backwards. It's not even possible. It's a point of no return, as Colonel Goita said last time. And we are counting on you. Be in solidarity with your Nigerian brothers, the ambassadors of Burkina Faso here. This solidarity must be expressed on all levels. We know what the Nigerian people are enduring. We are doing everything we can to lessen that suffering, but it is a resilient people. Those who make us suffer like this, I bet their people cannot endure what the Nigerians have endured. Hold on, stay strong. Be united. And as for us, we will spare no effort to ensure that the legitimate aspirations of our peoples are fulfilled. That's why we are here. Hold on again. And pass the message to the entire diaspora to hold on and stand firm. Because Burkina Faso, that's it too. These are the people who fought to leave us this land, and we have the duty to fight for the next generation. Great, thank you all. The homeland on the brink will prevail.